It's Debt-Free Friday time. Oh, you guys know how much I love Debt-Free Friday. And on this episode of Debt-Free Friday, I'm gonna be talking about how you can change your relationship with money and how it can really change your financial life. But first, if this is your first time watching me, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gia. I'm a working mom who posts videos that motivate and educate and inspire, and you'll just love me. So just click the subscribe button, join my YouTube family, as well as the little bell next to it. And for those already subscribed, welcome back. All right, guys, so like I said, changing your relationship with money has the power to completely change your financial life. So what does that mean? What does that mean to have a relationship with money? Well, it means that, you know, how much power do you give money? Okay, do you abuse money? Do you worship money? Do you use money to make yourself feel better, or does money equate to how much you value yourself? Okay, all of these are examples of really poor relationships with money. And if you do any of those things, like I said, it's very detrimental to your financial life and your financial health, overall health. People who have a poor relationship with money typically stay in constant consumer debt at all times because they feel like money is what gives them power and gives them their self-worth. And buying things you can't afford, these items with money that you really don't have, is the #1 example of having a really poor relationship with money. When you have a healthy relationship with money, that's when more money will come and flow to you and your family because you understand its worth. You value it no more or no less. The #1 thing that you can do is you need to stop caring what other people think. Stop caring what some other mom in your daughter's class thinks about you driving an old car. Like, who cares? Or what your second cousin is gonna say if you have a car that's 10 years old. Like, seriously, who cares? Stop impressing people who don't really give a crap about you. Okay, because if they really cared about you, it wouldn't matter what kind of car you drive, what kind of clothes you have on, what kind of house you live in. What matters is who you are as a person. Okay, so don't make yourself feel like you have to compare yourself, or people are looking down on you or judging you, because those people who are looking down on you or who are judging you, they have a poor relationship with money themselves. Because people who have healthy relationships with money, they don't judge other people based on cars and clothes and houses, because we all know that does not equate to wealth. As Dave Ramsey likes to say, don't keep up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are flat broke. Competing financially will get you nowhere, and that's what will really keep you broke. Stop with the retail therapy and emotional spending. People who use those terms and actually do those things have a poor relationship with money, because retail therapy is not going to make you feel better at the end of the day. Maybe it'll give you some quick, instant gratification because you bought something, and it'll mask whatever it is that you're upset about. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be upset about whatever you're upset about. So really get to the core root of the issue as to why you're upset and deal with it. Deal with it without going shopping or getting yourself in debt, or constantly buying things to fill yourself up with some other kind of emotional feeling that you need. So stop with the emotional shopping, stop with the retail therapy. People use that word so casually, like it doesn't mean anything, when it is detrimental to your financial health. #3, use money as a tool. That's all it is, no more, no less. A tool to elevate your family and set your family tree up financially to the way that you want it to be. That's all money is. So money does not make you better than the next person. Money doesn't make you smarter. Money doesn't make you kinder. Money doesn't make you be a better person. All it is a tool, and if you use it properly, that tool can really elevate your life for you and your family. #4, get your financial priorities in check. I see so many people who have a really nice car, but yet they live in an apartment. That doesn't make any sense. Or, you know, they'll buy all these nice things for themselves constantly, like constant name brand, high-end name brand things, Gucci, Louis, all of that. But yet they're not saving for, if they have kids, they're not saving for their college. Like, that doesn't make sense. Or they don't have an emergency fund. Or they have a lot of heavy credit card debt, but yet you're going on all these trips and traveling and all that. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You got to get your financial priorities in check. A lot of people say, oh, family first, but is your family really first when you're making poor financial decisions? Ask yourself that. Is your family first when you're really making poor financial decisions? I don't think so. So you got to really get yourself in check. I have a whole course that teaches you how to have a healthy relationship with money, how to get yourself out of debt, how to set yourself up financially. It's called Over Budget to Overjoyed. You could click the link in the description box down below, because I go into more detail in my course, but it's so important that you get your financial priorities in check, because if you don't, you will stay in the constant cycle of generational debt instead of generational wealth. We want to give to our children or our family members our wealth, you know, as we get older. We don't want to give them our debt. So really think about that. Number 5, forgive yourself and love yourself financially. Forgive yourself for any mistakes that you've made in the past when it comes to money. Today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. If God blesses you to see another day, that means you have another opportunity to make a better decision. Every day is a new day. Okay, so forgive yourself financially, love yourself enough financially to get your financial priorities in check, and start making better decisions. Create a budget, get yourself out of debt, save your money, invest. I have courses on all of this, and you can click the link in the description box down below. You can also download my free zero-based budget template down below to get yourself started. If you've never created a budget before, I have a video. You can watch a free video on YouTube on how to do it. But it's so important that you start with a budget, start saving, get yourself out of consumer debt, invest, and really start changing your family financial tree. We all have the power, and it doesn't matter how much money you make. What matters is how much money you spend. That's when your financial priorities come into play, and that's when the emotional spending comes into play, and the retail therapy, and the keeping up with the Joneses and stuff like that. If you stay away from that, you will definitely change your family's financial tree, and I know you can do it. I've done it, and me and my husband were in $60,000 worth of debt, just on our way to that normal road of having nice cars, having a nice house, you know, but constantly having constant credit card bills, student loans, car notes coming in as well. You don't want to do that. I don't want to give that to my child, because guess what? You can't give that fancy car to your kid when you're 80 years old. They're not even going to want it. So is it really worth it? Really ask yourself that, guys. I know these are sometimes hard questions to answer, but really be truthful with yourself and you will overcome it. But that's it, guys. Leave a comment down below. Have you suffered from any of those things, or do you see other people suffering from these things? Leave a comment down below and let me know. And what's the one thing you want to work on today or either tomorrow to make better financial decisions? We all have things that we can work on to become better in, and I want to know what yours are, and we can have a conversation and communicate and educate each other about it. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all of my social media platforms. All this is down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.